All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful electors fighting the good fight of faith and truth and sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. And to say, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever. So, the days that we are approaching, we understand that, a lot of trouble got to come, a lot of tribulation, a lot of death, a lot of sorrow. But after that, see, I always say this. We only have to go through trouble one last time, and that should make you excited. When you understand this truth and you read about the Israelites, captivity after captivity after captivity. And we in captivity still. So deliverance is coming to Jerusalem. The elect is going to preserve the rest of Israel. Whoever the Lord saves, I just hope to be a part of that, man. But the Lord is about to save us, man. So it say, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of mourning and affliction. That's the garments that we have on right now. Ezekiel 9, Revelation 11, goes into us prophesying with sackcloth, which is garments of mourning and affliction. And then in Ezekiel 9 talks about sigh and cry for the abominations thereof. Mark them who sigh and cry. So those who are in their right mind, they're going to be sighing and crying and begging the Lord to come deliver them from this hell. And it said, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever. So it said, cast about you a double garment of righteousness, which cometh from the Most High. And that's another thing too. Everything that we do, our righteousness come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, not you. Scripture says in Ephesians 2:8, that grace and faith is a gift from Yahweh Shai HaMashiach and not of yourself. And it said, and set a diadem, which is a crown, on your head of the glory of the everlasting. So it's not like, now majority of the scriptures is doom and gloom. Matter of fact, let me back that up. I know it's in Ezekiel 2. Might be 2 and 10. Yep. But I'm going to start from 8. But you, son of man, hear what I say unto you. Be not thou rebellious like this rebellious house. Open your mouth and eat that I give you. Talk about this word. And when I look and behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me. It was written and without, and there was written therein lamentation, mourning, and woes. So majority of the scriptures is lamentation, mourning, and woes. But it's also a promise in there. And that's where you need to be meditating on more. Because if you just worry about the lamentation, mourning, and woes, what you're going to do is destroy yourself. The Lord, he also gave us a promise too. That's what we're reading about. So it said, cast about you a double garment of righteousness, which cometh from the Most High, and set a diadem on your head of the glory of the everlasting. For the Most High will show your brightness unto every country under heaven. Now, what brightness represent? Wisdom. Ecclesiastes 8:1 said, wisdom maketh a man face to shine. All right. So it said, for the Most High will show your brightness unto every country under heaven. So this is the place that we was put to shame. And we are scattered in the four corners of the earth. But the Lord said this. It said, behold, at that time will I undo all that afflict you. Talk about these nations. And I will save her. Talking about Israel. Jeremiah 6:2. I liken Zion unto a comely, delicate woman that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And I would give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. All right. And the beautiful thing about this is that, we read the scriptures, the ones who know the scriptures. We read the scriptures and we always talk about Proverbs 29:2. Majority of Israelites that's in the truth. Talk about Great Millstone and their affiliates. Proverbs 29:2 come out a lot from Great Millstone and their affiliates, because that's a very, very important scripture. Because when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So the point that I'm trying to make is that right now the nations don't look at us like that. They look at us like we're the filth of the earth. They look at us like they don't need us, but the scriptures say otherwise. So this is everywhere, wherever an Israelite is. If you're in Europe, Asia, Africa, all right, in the Americas, the islands, you are looked at as a second-class citizen, man. Lamentations 2:15-17 go through that. All that see you, wave their head, hiss, wag their head at you, wave their hand at you, saying what? This is the Israelites. This is the city of perfection and beauty. So, for I will show your brightness under every country under heaven, for your name shall be called of the Most High, Yashar Allah. We're going to go back to our original name. See, right now, the elect, surname themselves Yashar Allah. You got Israelite groups who say we're not even Hebrews. We're just Israelites. So it ain't going to be no confusion in the time to come. All of Israel is going to be in unity and with the same mind. Righteousness. That's the new covenant. The laws written inside of us will never have to go off again. Your name should be called the Most High forever, the peace of righteousness, the glory of the Most High's worship. And imagine that, because when we do get the laws written in us, we always going to please the Lord. And we never have to go into captivity again. We never going to have to die again. Because what the scripture says? The wages of sin is death. Romans 6:23. So it says, arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high and look about towards the east. So right now we in the west. The east is our homeland, Jerusalem. Behold, your children gathered from the west, because this is where the majority of the deliverance is going to be. Majority of the elect is in America, because this is the place where the truth came out of. And this is the melting pot. This is the greatest kingdom on the earth right now, even though it's deteriorating and falling. This is still Babylon the Great, which was a golden cup in the Lord's hand. So that's why every tribe is over here. Not every Israelite is over here, but every tribe is over here. So it says, and I will gather your children from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. Now, how did that happen? The internet. Psalms 19, the internet scripture. There is no speech that this word cannot be heard. Their line that went into the ends of the earth. And Apostle Tahar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakah. Guess what? They didn't have to go to Australia. They got a camp in Australia. They ain't have to go to the UK. They got a camp in the UK. They ain't have to go to Africa. They got a camp out there. Great Millstone, man. The Lord did that through those men. That's why double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. I marvel at those men, because as long as they've been in the truth, for the little time that I've been in the truth, I've been going through pure hell. Now you could just imagine what they've been through, and the Lord gave them the strength to overcome. And that's why we got to pray to overcome. They are our examples on the earth. Psalms 37:37, it said, mark the perfect man, so at the end of that man is peace. All right. So we got examples. And the word went out from the east, from the western hemisphere to the eastern hemisphere. You got camps in almost everywhere. GMS have went global. And it said, for they departed from you on the foot. Started back with 70 AD, going into the interiors of Africa, and then other Israelites, stayed in the land at that time. When every Israelite wasn't in the land at that time when 70 AD happened. But everybody didn't flee into Africa, but majority did. And that's why we end up getting kidnapped from the western northern part of Africa and got brought over here to the Americas. So it started with 70 AD. And were led away of their enemies, but the Most High bringeth them unto you, exalted with glory as the children of the Most High. Because the Lord promised deliverance. All right. The Lord said this. So we fled away on feet, and the Lord gonna gather us. All right, and it said, and he shall send his angels with the sound of, with this great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, which means we in every nation. All right, under heaven. You're gonna have Israelites who look like so-called Chinese, Japanese. All right, so-called white, so-called Arabs. And East Indian, we gonna look like them all. From one end of heaven to the other. All right. So it says, for they departed from you on foot and were led of their enemies, but the Most High bringeth them unto you, exalted with glory as the children of the Most High. And then we're going to be changed in the twinkle of an eye. That's the beautiful thing. So we're going to have a new body, a new look. Ain't gonna be no more flaws in you. Like, man, when you read this, man, you gotta really get into this. This is our only hope. That's why, like, when I be talking to Israelites who be talking shit on the highways and byways, or even just in life, I be cracking up when they be basically saying, man, that's the white man's book, man. And you think I'm gonna get some information from a book? Like, first of all, every information you ever got came from a book. Everything that you ever learned came from a man. But this is different. This is inspired on high. All right? This book have prophecies. This book tell us what's going to happen before it happened. No other book do that. But I just be cracking up when Israelites, basically you're blocking your blessing, because if this book ain't true, we're screwed. What this man is trying to implement in the earth, he's really trying to put, at one point in time, he just had the Israelites in slavery. Now he wants the whole world in slavery, and to eliminate the Israelites, because he wants his blessing back. And I hate to even say his blessing back, because the blessing was never his. That's just the way that the Lord wanted his movie to play out. But he in his mind, he want his blessing back. So he don't want Israelites on the earth. He might keep the woman around, because he even know that the seed is all that matter. But you Israelite men out there, y'all bet, man. All right, keep depending on the devil. Keep trusting in him. We're gonna see how it end up for you. For the Most High have appointed that every high hill and the banks of long continuance shall be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground, that Israel may go safely in the glory of the Most High. So our place that the Lord have prepared for us is going to be beautiful. All right. So, the rivers, the banks of water, the high hills. Because guess what? In World War III, Israel is going to be destroyed. Not totally, but parts of Israel are going to be destroyed. And the nation's going to build it back up. And they're going to build it back up beautifully. So, and it says, moreover, even the woods and every sweet smelling tree shall overshadow Israel by the commandment of the Most High. So, like, we're going to be smelling fresh air. I don't even know what fresh air smell like. Esau been, spraying chemtrails in the air, but who knows how long. I was just meditating about this. I haven't even seen like an apple tree, orange tree, plants that be growing berries. I had that as a child. I don't even know when the last time, like, I see a bee here and there. I haven't seen a lightning bug in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is just dead. Everything is dying. Destroy them which destroy the earth. Revelation 11:18. That's what's going to happen to them. The Lord gave you the earth, and look what you did to it. Now you're going to be destroyed. So our land is going to be beautiful. For the Most High shall lead Israel with joy in the light of his glory, with the mercy and righteousness that cometh from him. All right. In the kingdom, guess what? Prophecy. So we have something to look forward to. So when you're going through bad times, meditate on the promise. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and kingdom shall not be left to other people, for all you people to say that God love everybody, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. The book of Daniel is a bad book, I'll tell you. In the kingdom in the kingdom and dominion in the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High. Who are the saints? Psalms 50 and 5, Psalms 148 and 14. The saints are Israelites. So we just read in the scripture that the kingdom should not be left to other people. Under the whole heaven, the kingdom should be given to the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. So we do have an expectation. Our expectation will not be cut off. And guess what? 2/3, you will be in the kingdom. Lord willing, I'm not a 2/3, but all of Israel will be saved. Matter of fact, let's end it on that. Sometimes you need to just thank the Lord that you're an Israelite. You could have been any nation, you know that? You could have been a white man. Ooh, Edomite. I only say a white man just for anybody that watched the video. Edomites are so-called white people. They coined their name white. Ain't no such thing as white people. So it said, all Israel shall be saved, as it is written. There shall come out of Zion the deliverer, Yahushua. That's what his name means. He, Yahushua, deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. The law is going to be written inside of us. So this is Baruch 5, quick little chapter, promises. The Lord is not a liar. That's why the Lord said, let God be true and every man a liar. For you Israelites out there who reject the truth, which is for you, you're going to die on this side. You're going to die with your oppressor. So all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and Shalom.